The day you came in Greece, I was at the airport. I asked you, what are you want to succeed with Olympiacos? The first year ends with a double, the championship, the cup, but the team didn't go to the final eight. What are your feelings?
It's divided, let's say. At the end of this season, I need to be satisfied how we finished, because we had a huge problems, healthy problems, injuries, and all the other stuff. And also, I think this is the process, especially for the guys who achieved this silver Olympic medal. Big school, big learning how to came back from this big success and stay on the top. This is some lessons that we learned this year, and I hope that we will have more lucky, especially with all these things that I mentioned in the next season. Because okay, this is a sport, things like this are happening, but I cannot hide that I'm not satisfied completely how I finished this season with the team, how we finished the season, because I wanted this final eight. I knew from the first beginning that it would be very, very difficult. That will be almost, impossible to qualify for the final eight. Meaning we played a few games with 10 players, and we won, what is the most important thing. But then when we were all together, we couldn't find each other, and we need to work on this. The hard work should be in front of us for the next season. We need to struggle for the whole game. We need to be as a family and react like this in the water.
And one last question. You worked 1 year with Theodoris Vlachos. Now he will not be Olympiacos. He will continue in the national team of Greece. This year, how was your collaboration? And what are your targets for the next year? Because you are a top-class player, you want to win the best titles. You have won many in your career with your national team, with the clubs. Now it's for next year a target, the final with Olympiacos.
First, just a few words about Theodoris, because this is one of the coaches that I admire the most in my career. The guy who is always smiling, whatever problem is happening. He has this energy, he has this spirit, and the knowledge that I didn't know until I came here. He is one of the most complete coaches in water polo world, that I'm sure now. And I'm very sorry that we couldn't afford him one Champions League for the end of the Olympiacos coach career, because he will continue. My relations with him are really, first of all, honest and really on the highest level that I can imagine, because I admire him a lot, especially how he managed situations when we had the problems, from his experience and his knowledge that is really huge. There is only a few coaches like this in the world, like Theodoris Vlachos. For the next year, we need to have a complete team for every game. We need to learn that to be healthy, of course. This is most important, but also to fight for every game, because as we saw in this season, we missed this final eight maybe for one game only, and this is it. I hope that we will have much more fans next year with all these COVID things that is happening. I hope that next year we will have a full stands, because Olympiacos fans are something really special, and I saw this on basketball games. They are extra men in the field, and when you have fans like this, you cannot afraid of losing.
Do you imagine something like this next year in Belgrade in a water polo pool?
I can only dream, but nobody can take me these dreams until next year.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.